All right, there we
There
go.
it goes.
We are live, my friends. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Storm King's Thunder, episode 11. And the stream can hear the creaking ship in the background, but you guys can't, unfortunately. So, we will have a Shazara joining us shortly. I cannot make fun of her for the thing that happened to her, so she will share if she would like when she joins the stream. But why don't we go around the table, introduce ourselves and who our characters are, and then we will get started. I will start. I think I started with Senzin last time, so let's start with Mandarin.
I thought you started with me last time. I am...
You can always punt.
But then I'd have to remember.
Okay, okay. Cat. It's Cat Stream.
Kitty.
I am
Distraction.
Ruby. I play Menredin, the gloriously chaotic and adorable Triton Warlock. And tonight, I have a familiar.
Oh.
There's the first clip. All right, clipping that. Because gloriously chaotic and adorable, literally, I'm just gonna have to write that on your name tag for the next few games.
Awesome.
Piranha Ella will not be joining us this evening. Maybe, if she gets a bug up her butt on the way back from the airport. And like I said, Star Cells Shazara will be joining us later. So let us move on to Dauphine.
I am playing Dauphine, the shoe-obsessed royal rogue who's always in high fashion.
How is in, as opposed to high seas.
Yeah.
Tonight it's both.
Tonight it's both. We're excited for the not pirate ship, Ibn.
All right, and finally, come on. Oh yeah.
All right, so these are my night vision aviator goggles.
Yes.
I am Senzin, the Dragonborn Paladin, a little bit do-gooder, and I am wearing a lemon shirt. Come on, everybody, lemon! Okay, and we're gonna see how plate mail clomping paladins fare on the high seas tonight.
Oh god, don't get thrown overboard.
Mm-mm.
I hope you can swim.
Would it matter in full plate?
So I did the research earlier today. I was teasing you guys about it in the chat, but the research is the heavier the armor, the slower your movement speed. You don't just automatically sink to the bottom if you're wearing heavy armor in D&D.
Darn it.
Davy Jones locker owns me.
So
I mean, that's kind of them.
It's fair.
I mean, look, if you are a hero, it would be sort of awful and terrible and funny if your adventure ended because you fell overboard in armor and drowned, right?
I mean, that would be so sad.
Right? All
But
right,
precious, I have something up my sleeve, so
You do.
we're gonna be okay.
You do. And I am your host, DM Esquire, Seth, or just Hey Asshole. And if you need anything, you can find me online, Coven MTG, or Seth at Seth Polanski Law if you want to hire me. There you go. It's the first time I've mentioned that the whole time.
Oh,
I probably should have been
nice.
doing that the whole time, but you know.
Seth Polanski Law, what kind of law do you practice, sir?
Maritime. No.
Not a pirate law.
Not a pirate law. Intellectual property and corporate. I am all those things that I hate in businesses.
So I mean, tangentially, not
Piracy.
a pirate.
Tangentially not a pirate. Yes.
Okay, I'm online now.
Hey, there's your Shazara.
Hey.
Yay!
Let me turn off your image and turn on your camera, and you can introduce yourself. Where is your thing? There it is. Choo-doop. Hey, there you are. Ta-da. Who are you and what do you play? Tell us about yourself.
All right, I am Star Cells. I play Shazara, an Aasimar warlock who loves libraries and hates stupid people. So,
So
see
yourself.
how I fare on
So
this
you're
not
just you.
pirate ship journey.
basically playing yourself.
Yeah, right?
All right. Does anyone for a luck die want to give me a quick summary of what happened last game? Ooh, and we just hear the ship creaking in the background while nobody speaks.
Oh.
Because I was only there for like less than an hour.
It's okay. If nobody wants to, I'll do a quick update.
I mean, I
I'm trying to
can't.
remember.
I can't do it in glorious Menriden fashion. But I know we came to a town. I mean,
Fire shear.
yeah. So it was either on the edge of a cliff or off the edge of a cliff, on the edge of the water. Like,
So this
I don't know,
might-
but no one wanted the insurance.
yeah,
like-
no one wanted to buy your insurance.
didn't fully process the geography of the region.
Fire shear was formed when a meteor hit a mountain on the edge of the edge of the ocean, and it sheared off with fire the cliff face. So the cliff face drops straight down into the ocean. That's where you were.
But like, town run by scary mobsters and one nice dwarf lady, having a blockade of giant longships that the crazy dragonborn thought they could totally take on with like 3 whole people who've never fought a giant before.
Oh, I remember now. It was like the epic Bard Duel thing, and you were so cool.
Yeah, we had a battle of the bards, because I'm totally a bard, guys. And I won.
Yep.
You did. It was awesome. You were spectacular.
And there is
then-
there is the frost giant longship, in relation to what it looks like to normal ships. So this is the accounting that was given to you by Dashara Keldabar, and that Senzin remembers and put in the chat. So that should put the fear of God, or at least the fear of very, very large frost giants, in you. And we have another interruption for another cute, ridiculously cute pet.
Oh my god, it's Night of Pets!
It is.
Hi,
It's pet stream. Pet stream.
It's a pet stream. Yay,
Pet stream!
It's kind of always pet stream. I mean,
He's just here for the treats I have accidentally stored on my desk.
I'm mean, and I'm in a room that the dogs aren't.
that's
Wait,
funny.
Mine are usually closed out, but it was storming, and so he got closed in.
Aw.
Aw.
But
He's
after
right.
the amazing Battle of the Bards, I made best friends with the bard pirate who's not a pirate, and we went on his ship.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be a pirate. I'm gonna live my pirate dreams.
You're gonna live your best pirate life.
There you go.
Do you remember why you were on the pirate ship?
The Golden Goose.
Yes, and you are looking for Duvessa Shane.
Somebody. Yeah.
Duvessa Shane's aunt, Minerva Shane, Captain Minerva Shane, who has been missing for these many weeks now. Captain Osk, your new best friend, who's never had a fish lady, I might add.
That's right. I remember him now.
Exactly. Captain Osk has made it known that he was a friend of Minerva's, and he will help you search for her as long as you do a couple of side trips with him. And right now, we left our intrepid heroes last game as you were sailing at sunset out of the Fire Shear Harbor, and they were just about to close down the harbor. Oh my god, I think I hear purring.
I definitely heard it for a second.
All right.
My mic is muted, so that's I don't
It
know.
was my dog. He was making a I don't know. It's a weird growling sound he makes when he wants to play.
Gotcha. Why don't you guys? You took. Delphine took the first mate's cabin. The rest of you are sharing 2 other cabins. I don't know how you've split up the party, but if you want to have a powwow about what it is you're going to be doing, and
All right, let's go.
we just lost Unicorn.
It's my fault. The dog has to go.
Goodbye.
Ah, you got to get the dog out. Gotcha.
If I remember, I believe Piranha and I were going to bunk with the ship's crew.
Yes, and I have my own cabin.
Piranha because she is a woman of the people, and me because how else better to truly experience pirate life than to live like a pirate?
Indeed. So I'm going to bring up the map here of the ocean where you are. And there we go. There's where you are. You are right outside Fire Shear there. And let me fix ourselves.
It's a very
Camera.
specific
Just
map.
say
I'm
I
very
disappeared.
impressed.
Well, hey, I just want you to realize and remember what it is that's going on in the world, where you are in relation to everything. And let me get Star Cells up here.
We lost her.
Well, you didn't lose her. I just wasn't sure when she might arrive. So there she is.
You hit her.
There we go. All right. So you guys are right off the coast of Fire Shear there. You are heading straight out to sea. So to the southwest. You are trying to avoid, you know for a fact, somewhere nearby are 2 frost giant longships. And Captain Osk is standing he's standing up on deck, directing all the sailors. He's making it very clear that you are to run. That you know, they're gonna drop half their supplies. Like, he's explaining to the sailors, this is what's gonna happen if we come in sight of one of those longships. So he's telling them all, you know, we drop half the supplies, anything that weighs too much. We should be able to outrun them, but, you know, obviously we're not taking any chances. And that is what is going on right now. Do you guys know where you're going? I don't think he's explained to you where it is he's taking you yet.
Well, I think he said that we had
Yeah.
to stop somewhere on the way, and our passage was free so long as we stopped at that somewhere on the way, and then we would go to where we wanted to go, which I think was Waterdeep.
That is correct. That is
Yes.
my understanding as well. All right. So Osk is not. He hasn't told you where he's taking you. As the sun is setting, you're about an hour and a half out to sea. You start to turn towards the northwest.
So we were going southwest, southeast.
Yep. So here, I'll draw it on the map for you. And then I'll erase it. But you were going this way, and you're now curving that way. And it's actually probably more like this, because those long ships were much closer to shore.
Oh, okay. Oh, are we going to Orlsburg?
You're not sure. It could be. You're certainly about 20 knots out to sea, heading northwest.
So probably.
Probably.
I mean, that's
Could
pretty
always
much the
ask
only
him.
thing out here. Oh, I
Yeah.
very much excitedly ask him, because the sea is the only place where I know where we're going.
So he says, that's our stop. We'll be heading to Arlsbarg first, and from all accounts, that's the last place I heard of anybody sighting the dancing wave. Your friend's ship.
Hopefully we find it.
Yep. Right. The sun is set. It is dark now. The sailors are starting to turn in for the night. What are you guys gonna do? Bark. That's what we're gonna do.
That's right.
I'm going to.
I'm
I'm gonna pour a glass of wine and hang out on the deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
go up
gonna
on deck
join
too.
Delphine.
Hello
Um,
there. Oh, she's got her wine even.
I even have my actual wine, which is actually blackberry mead, but whatever.
Nom nom nom.
Osk is behind the wheel. He hasn't He has not delegated to the navigator. He is up there actually sailing the ship himself. There are 2 other humans on deck with him. One is the very, very tall Amazonian-looking black lady who introduced herself as Issa, I believe, last game, and was not happy with Dauphine for taking her room. And another is just a human dressed in sailor's clothes.
I offer the captain some wine.
He will happily take the bottle from you and just take a big slug and then hand it back to you.
Oh, that's all right. Anybody else want this? I think I'm good.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we're just here enjoying the view, I think. Yeah, there's nothing to do in the cabins.
Well, I mean, it's I wouldn't have it any other way. It's beautiful. He looks to be in his element. He's got a little smile on his face, and he's sailing his ship north into the frozen waters. It's starting to get a little colder now. You're out to sea. The wind's kicking up. The ocean has not frozen. However, in another month or so, everything you're sailing through right now will likely be frozen solid.
Wow.
Is there like a sextant on board? Because Senzin is going to want to do nautical mapping, which is going to be like, out of his wheelhouse, but really interesting.
Osk turns to Issa and asks her to show you down to the navigator's cabin, and says, if you want to take a look at things, feel free. Just don't write on any of my maps. Use your own maps.
No problem.
Seems fair. Reasonable request.
Well, if Senzin's gonna ask for maps, I'm gonna ask if there's any history books.
Oh, God.
Is there a library?
There we go.
I knew it was coming.
Is there a library on board, or at least I don't know? Do you have a collection of books or logs or anything about the stars? Anything? I guess I'm just interested in learning more about the ship and where she's been.
Issa sort of snorts under her breath as she's walking away with Senzin, and Osk looks at you and says, well, not really, but we do have ship's logs. They're mostly lies, but we have logs.
They're mostly lies. I want to read this epic story of lies.
Well, how about we just read it for entertainment while we drink wine on the deck?
I like it. Let's do it.
So
We proceed to get drunk on the deck. That's what we do.
I'm just picturing you guys reading, put in it Neverwinter. Picked up 5 bales of cotton and 3 cases of wine.
Wait, there's more wine? We gotta find that.
No, I mean, like, those are the entries in the ship's log, It rained today.
Wow, these people have the most boring adventures
pretty
I've ever heard.
global.
Yeah. Glad
You
I'm
have
another.
more interesting stories to tell than what's in these logbooks?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why do you stay out here? This is terrible. It's the most tedious life I've ever heard of.
Are you actually asking Osk? Do you have better
Yes!
stories? So he says, well, of course I have many stories. What would you like to hear? Would you like to hear about Chult, the jungles of Chult? Would you like to hear about, my journeys off the edge of the map?
Yes, the journey's off the edge of the map. That sounds very exciting indeed.
Involve ravens.
You and your ravens. Oh my god.
No, we tend to not see ravens this far out to sea. Very,
So
very
you don't
few stories
usually
about
go.
ravens.
So you spend most of your time out here in the northern sea.
Well, most of my time in the sea. I can't say that I like the northern sea any more than any other, but there are less problems. Well, except for the giants now, but there are usually less problems in cold waters. Warm waters leads to things like, I don't know.
Vacationing and bikinis. I don't know.
Or like
Norovirus.
or
Oh, yeah,
marrow,
there's that. Yeah.
or marrow, or dragon turtles, or really things you'd rather avoid when you're a captain of a ship.
Fair enough.
One thing I will note: if you hear 4 bells, 4 of the ship's bells, 1, 2, 3, 4, get under deck as soon as you can. That would mean someone has spotted Ice Claw.
The dragon?
What?
Very, very large ancient white dragon that makes her home somewhere in the Ice Peak Islands north of Arlsborg.
Wow, that sounds like a whole lot of not fun.
Well, or Moby Dead. Yes, if you hear 5 bells, it's Moby Dead.
Moby dead.
The great white undead shark. Arr.
Oh dear.
That sounds fun.
Oh my god.
Only you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's roll some encounter dice for this evening. Oh, that's a thing. Let's see which one of these I want to use.
Does it have to be a thing?
It does.
Oh,
It
all right,
really
fair enough.
does. All right. Is anyone taking watch this evening?
I assume we all take turns.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we usually take turns.
All right. Why don't you tell me how you're going to take turns? Give me the list.
I lost track of time and I stayed down in the navigation room, probably passing out with maps all over me.
That's adorable.
I'm picturing that. Let's say Senzen's going to take last watch.
Yeah, he gets up early to pray and shit.
And shit.
It's a brand shit.
Shit.
I'll
These-
take first watch.
All right. Second.
I'll take second watch. I'm gonna spend the first part of the night like using control water to make like sigils in the water to communicate to Eric, because now
Okay.
that I'm
Awesome.
in the sea, I can communicate directly to him.
Excellent. We will have a
Awesome.
little moment later then.
I'll take like third watch because then I can drink until I pass out on the deck and then wake back up and then watch for a little bit and then take a nice nap.
All right, and then Piranha will take fourth watch right before Senzen. All right. Everything is starting to get quieter. It's a still night. It's cold here. No ice is formed yet on the water, but it's very cold. I would like who's taking my first watch? Shazara?
Me.
I would like
Yup.
I would like an in perception check, please.
All right. I'm not feeling very perceptive tonight. Maybe I shouldn't have taken first watch.
Meh.
You're absolutely convinced it's just peaceful and calm and there's nothing going on here.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Your watch, however, does pass uneventfully. I would like Menredin to give me a perception check, please.
Oh, I don't think I'm very perceptive. 13.
All right. You are pretty sure that there's nothing going on. It's a pretty calm, peaceful night. And your watch also passes uneventfully. Who do we have next? Delphine, give me your perception check.
Okay.
You're probably the most perceptive, right?
Probably. I have like a +8. Oh, except I only rolled a 3. So I got an 11. None of us see shit. We're just
Yeah.
like, what? I'm
You
like,
rolled,
oh,
much
yeah, it's
well.
all good. I'm going back to sleep.
Right, I'm just sitting on the boat singing little sea shanties like la la da da.
I
da.
throw a pillow at her because I'm trying to sleep. Shut
There you
it.
go. And your watch, however, does pass uneventfully. Let me roll for Piranha. Actually, yep. I'm just going to roll it to everyone. Piranha got an 8.
Oh, God.
We suck.
We do suck. This is terrible.
We're
Oh,
gonna
nonsense.
die.
Oh,
Whatever's
wait,
in the
you know
water.
what? If Ella were here, she would remind me. She has a certain bow. She cannot be surprised.
Hooray!
So,
Yay for Ella.
yeah, what I'm gonna need is I'm probably gonna need an initiative roll. So why
Oh,
don't we
no.
get everybody over there and let me put on some fun. Let's see what kind of
God, D&D Beyond hates me. 11.
It's another 13.
It's getting ready for Halloween.
11.
I am too.
Yeah.
I am wearing.
I got a halfway decent roll.
Yeah.
I'm about to change everything in my house to fall. I'm over summer. It needs to just stop.
What did Sensen get? I'm sorry, I didn't have it up.
Was dealing with cat. Hang on.
Oh, it's okay.
An 8. Them maps,
Wow.
man, they're really interesting.
All right. So, as Piranha is in the crow's nest, looking out over the ocean, she sees this appear over the horizon. Let's see if I have the right thing. There it is. Ooh.
That's pretty scary looking.
It is bearing down
Dun,
on you.
dun.
Yes, it is.
Davy Jones?
Y'all like old friends, right? You can just be like, hey, dude.
Exactly. All right. Ooh. So I would like you guys to go into Albert Rodeo and put yourselves. I need. I'm gonna put Piranha in the crow's nest, and I think you guys are down under deck. So I think I'm actually gonna have you start right there where you are, and if you need a turn, it'll be a turn to get you up on deck.
I fell
on
asleep
deck,
on the
though?
deck.
All right, then you could be on the deck.
I slept up here leaning against a barrel.
All right, you are sleeping up there, leaning against the barrel. Then, if that's where you'd like to be.
Yes.
All right, let me make it a little smaller.
Thought that's
so
how
you
we
can
were
see
keeping
everybody.
watch.
Yeah, how are we keeping watch under?
Well, if one,
Exactly.
I'm assuming everybody else is sleeping when one person's
I was
watching.
very clear. I drank myself until I passed out on the boat, and then I took that little nap, and then I got woke up, and I took my watch, and then I went back to sleep right where I was.
All right then. All right. Then I am gonna hit next and start that. There we go. Apparently, in the combat tracker, Shazara is gonna go first. So let me set the stage for you.
Okay.
You hear this creaking and moaning, and something, a chill, flows across the waves towards you, and this undead ship is headed straight for you. Osk understands that he's not going to be able to outrun this. It is moving faster than you are. He drops anchor and starts screaming for the crew to, to arms, to arms. We're under attack. And that's what you hear. And we're going to move over to combat now. So let me choose some more combat-y music.
That we
And-
can hear.
Exactly. And Shazara's first. So Shazara, what do you want to do?
Okay, so how far away is this ship right now?
It's pulling up alongside of you. And you hear this
Okay.
this groaning, and there are undead on board. And let me turn off the
Yes.
fog of war. I'm going to turn off the fog of war.
All right.
So that's not what I want. Let's just do that.
How many feet away? And we can see these guys, right? We can see the undead.
Exactly. You can see them on the boat.
Are they too far away for me to cast Necrotic Shroud?
Probably not, but remember, they're undead. They don't
Oh,
think
they don't
or
care.
probably feel fear.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna waste that. Hold on, I can't get back to my character sheet. All right. What do I want to do? Trying to figure out how some of these work because it's been a couple of weeks. I'm guessing, let's see. I'm trying to remember how Hex Warrior works.
Well, and remember,
They're
finger guns is always an option.
true. Ugh.
Indecision paralyzation.
I okay, I'm gonna pull out my fancy short swords
Okay.
and just I mean, I don't really know what to make of these guys. Can I?
Have you ever fought? I don't think the party has fought undead before, have you?
No.
All right. So this is your first experience with some crazy undead things. I would just start with some finger guns.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them and see what happens.
You go for it. You've got... Let me describe them to you. So there are some ghoulish looking things with grayish, black skin rotting off their flesh. There are two creatures that are about 15 feet tall, and they look to be very like an ogre, but with most of the flesh rotted off. And way in the stern, guiding this all, appears to be this floating, wraithish figure with, green eyes glowing, sort of directing what's going on.
Is it too late to do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what these guys are?
Not at all. Go ahead and give me an arcane check.
Alright. Wow, I can't seem to remember a damn thing about these guys. They look vaguely familiar at best.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Alright, I have no idea, so I'm gonna do what I do when I have no idea and something looks scary, and I'm just gonna, I guess, hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, do it.
And I really hope I roll better than I just did.
Which one are you targeting?
Oh, I was gonna say the one closest to me, like the one, so that would be the one, probably this one right in front of, well, I guess, you know what, I may as well go for the ogre guy, because he's right in front of me, he's just
There you
behind
go.
one of the undead.
Well, that is certainly a hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Sorry, I had not slept enough, so I'm gonna be moving really slow today.
That's quite all right.
14.
All right, it is a hit, and it takes 14 points of damage. It doesn't even phase. Your blast rips a chunk of the last little bit of remaining flesh from its bones, and it doesn't even feel like it doesn't even react to it. I mean, it looked like it hurt
now
it.
Everybody else kind of knows what we're up against.
I mean, it hurt it, but it's not reacting to the pain or anything. It's just... Yeah.
All right.
You get a second Eldritch, I believe, right?
Yep. Let me go back to it. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I don't know where anything is today.
Oh, I have to actually bring up Piranha's character sheet.
16. That one wasn't as good.
Got it. 16? 16 is a hit. Roll for
Yay!
damage.
Six.
Aw. All right. Well, I'm assuming you're hitting the same one. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then you hit it, and it's doing damage to it. Not a lot, but it's doing damage. Number 2, Piranha is up. Mandarin is on deck. Piranha is, from her crow's nest, going to rain arrows down on this ghoul here on the end. This one. That would be ghoul number 4.
As a ranger, wouldn't she also know more about these creatures? She might be able to shout down or help us in some way.
Tell you what, I'm going to do a check for her, and let's do a nature check. 9. No, she doesn't know
no.
enough.
D&D Beyond hates us today?
I know, right?
I think we drank too much on the deck or something.
I guess so. Like, that's what we get for being alcoholics, right?
Yeah. All right, well, her first arrow does 10 damage. And that would be cool. Wow. All right. Her second arrow is a hit for... All right.
You're gonna
And
do it.
the first ghoul is... That ghoul is just on the ground, pin-cushioned to the deck. They're not sure what they're fighting, Migrant Boy. They think they're ghouls and skeletons. But it's a pirate ship. An undead pirate ship. Alright.
Rawr.
Ah! They hit the wrong button. Thank you. Alright. Cool. Mandarin?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my tentacle rod isn't showing up as an action for me.
Do you have it equipped, or is it just in your backpack?
I think I have it equipped. Yeah, it's equipped. And it's attuned.
Just do a weapon attack and do its things. I don't know why it wouldn't be working for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lame.
No worries. I was just like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Albert. Let me...
Screw that Albert Rodeo.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Where are you? You are...
I am in the very front of the ship.
Got it.
What would it take for me to take a running jump across one boat and land in the other?
Athletics or strength, your choice.
Athletics or strength. Let's see if I can do... What about acrobatics?
Sure.
Yeah. That's a 22.
All right. So you are using your action. Well, not action. It's just your movement, right?
Yeah, that's
Show me where you're going.
25 feet of my movement, and that will land me right about here in between these two guys.
There you go.
Um,
So you take a running leap and you land right on top of a rotting ballista.
awesome. I do like a... Well.
Slimy.
I am going to... Oh, let's see here. Oh, I want to do so many things.
Do
Okay,
all the things.
so first, I'm going to use the tentacle rod.
Okay.
So it's a melee attack roll with a +9 bonus.
Nice. Who are you attacking?
The big guy.
The big guy. Got it.
So it's 13 + 9 is 24.
That is a hit.
And it's 1d6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
That's 5.
Uh,
And then
It is vulnerable to bludgeoning, you find out. So what does vulnerability mean? I think... Oh, I forget what vulnerability does. Do. I'm gonna have to look it up. 5e vulnerable. It doubled. So your damage is doubled against something with vulnerability to bludgeoning.
Cool. So that's 10. I get 2 more tentacles, so I'm gonna do that 2 more times.
You got it. It is still standing. Do you want to describe how you're swinging at this thing with a tentacle rod?
So it's like, so I swing, but then the tentacles themselves, it's more like Eric on a stick. It's like they're swinging and bitch slapping him for me. So that's
Oh my god, I
17.
can't.
That's just wow.
That's awesome. Wait, it's gonna
Next
get better.
Renaissance Festival, I want an octopus leg on a stick.
Yes.
Octopus leg on a stick.
So
Wow.
the first one is a 17.
Is he going, yes, daddy?
Oh god. You just mind your pogo stick over there, okay?
You should stay on your pogo stick.
Stay in your pogo.
All right, so that is a hit.
Okay. That's a 6, that's a 12.
Yep. Still standing.
Third and final tentacle is a 13. So
13 is a hit.
plus 9. 4, so it's 8.
Still standing.
Okay, so because I hit with all 3 tentacles, it must make a DC 15 con saving throw.
Like 4.
Wow.
For on a failure, it has disadvantage on dex saving throws. It can't use reactions for 1 minute.
Oh, it's poison, basically.
Yeah, and then it can either use an action or a bonus action on each of its turns.
Guess what? You get this feeling like this undead might be immune to poison.
Aw.
What? No! No!
Wah, wah, wah.
You got the vulnerability, you gotta deal with the immunities too.
Okay, well, screw you. I'm gonna summon Eric
Okay?
as a bonus action.
Woo.
Eric has appeared. Here, let me pull him on the screen.
Yeah, let's say I don't see Eric. I need to put him in a location. And I
Where,
believe
where do you
I
want
can-
Eric to be?
I can put Eric within 60 feet of me, so I need to put him in the most advantageous position, which I'm gonna say is, that's not the right one. I'm gonna say is here, because then he can hit 3 different people.
You got it.
And then he can attack on his creation turn.
Yep. Oh, and he does bludgeoning, doesn't he?
I believe he does. No, he does cold damage.
Ah.
So his to hit is 23.
That's a hit.
And that's 10 damage.
All right. It is still standing.
And that is my turn, because that's my action, my move, and my bonus action.
All right. Delphine will be next after Osk. Osk will move over here. And he will finger gun this ghoul with an arcane, with an Eldritch Blast. Do-do-do-do-do. That is a hit. How much does Eldritch Blast normally do?
Eldritch Blast is 1d10. Does it normally do +5, or is that my bonus?
No, that's me there. So it's going to be a +3 for him. So he's going to do 8 points of damage to that ghoul. That is ghoul 2. And then, you ready for this one? He has a bonus action.
I
And
totally forgot my bonus action.
Priscilla shows up right next to Eric.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is he
Oh
also?
no.
No way!
So,
Oh no.
Priscilla, the
terrible.
tentacle, takes a whack at the same ghoul that he just attacked.
Oh my
Mandarin is totally just having her mind blown over there.
god! Oh my god!
She's in love.
Oh, wait. I rolled for damage first. Let's see if it hits.
I might be a little bit in love, guys.
Aww.
Eric and Priscilla.
That's a hit.
Adorable.
All right, so it
Pretty
hits for
adorable.
8, and that ghoul goes down.
His Eldritch Monstrosity tentacle has glowy bits.
Aw, that's amazing.
All right, Dauphine is up.
Oh, okay. So, how far can I move?
Tell me where you want to go, and we'll
well,
eyeball it.
No, like I went last, so the thing I wanted to do is probably not going to work because it would have affected a larger area, and everybody's in the way now. So fine, I will cast, I don't know, firebolt at someone.
You gonna stay where you are?
No, I'm gonna hide behind this barrel instead, just to stand there. So I rolled the wrong button. Hold on, I need to actually see if
I know how that works.
Give me a second. Not bad. So if I were to hit, which I'm not going to, I would have done 12 damage.
What was your hit?
I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Can I don't know, that's like my only action, right? I just get the one.
Well,
Everybody's
I mean, if you want to cast a spell, you know, if you do other things, if you close, you get several, right? But you decided you wanted to do
Yeah.
the spell thing.
Yeah.
Can't you hide as a bonus or something?
I don't know. Sure, maybe. How would I know that?
It's part of your being
I'm
a
looking.
thief, rogue, I think.
I mean, like, you'd think so, right? Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. I cast Firebolt. I'll try again next time.
I cast Fireball. I'll try to do something again next turn. Gotcha. All right, and then next up is Senzin.
Okay, I need to get over there, so I'm gonna try to run and jump with my strength over onto the boat.
Yeah, that's
got
it.
it.
Dash, disengage, or hide. That's what it is. I knew there was different things, but I couldn't remember
Yep.
what it was. So yeah, I mean, technically, I could continue hiding behind my barrel. So
Yep.
I just using a different barrel, but still hiding.
So what do I need to do to make that happen?
Just give me a strength check.
So I click the number under strength or the plus in the middle of the thingy.
Let's find out. I'll do it for Piranha. So Piranha is going to do a strength. Yeah, you just click the plus in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
You have no problem. You clank, clank, clank across the deck. Graceful flying leap between the boats. Where do you want to land?
I want to land by between Priscilla and that ghoul. So
Okay.
like next to the basilica
Ballista?
I can't ballista. I couldn't think of the word. I'm having like a stroke. Think of the word. Yes, there.
How?
All right. Yes, you are there. Absolutely.
Okay.
What you want to do?
I'm going to attack goal number 6
You got it.
with. I'm gonna cast. Divine Favor,
Okay.
which does extra 1 die for radiant damage.
Nice.
So I'm going to. Okay, longsword. I think. Is it the one? I'm sorry, I ask this every time. Is it the 1 die 8 or the 1 die 10?
If you're using 1 or 2 hands, do you have your shield equipped?
Yes.
Then it's the 1d8.
Okay, so the 10 is if I'm two-handing
Yep.
it? Okay, got it. Okay, so 6 plus 1 die 4, and then I'll do my second attack.
Don't you have to do the radiant or?
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Got it.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. That was my 2 hit. So did I hit him?
With the 21?
No, the 21 was my strength check. My
You didn't actually roll an attack.
I rolled damage. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Pardon-
Good. It's
pardon
been a
me.
long day
We're
for
all up,
everybody.
man.
It's
Yeah, today's been a
woo. Now I
Wow.
got off my screen real quick. One second.
I believe in you.
Calamari
here
for
we go.
everyone.
There we
Sorry.
go.
That's right.
Okay, 15 to hit.
That is absolutely a hit.
Okay, now here's damage. That's better. Then my radiant is plus 1 more.
Okay.
And my second attack.
It looks hurt. You cleave it like right through the arm, and like its arm is hanging off.
And then here's my second attack. 11.
Nope. That's a
Okay.
miss.
Okay.
All right. Then I believe we are at Issa. She screams something in a guttural language, and she will jump across the ship right next to Senzin. She clears the gap, and she lands right, let's say, here on the stairs, going up towards that awful thing on the deck. Ooh, that might actually be a wraith. That's labeled wraith.
Yikes.
And
We're all
she
gonna
takes
die.
she takes a hand axe and she whips it at that thing.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Well, even with her +7, that's an 8.
Oh,
So
no.
Her hand axe goes whizzing off the back of the ship, and she will throw another hand axe, and she will be out of
And
hand
another
axes after
hand
this.
axe. And
Yeah,
another
she will
hand
be out of hand axes after this one.
She used to work on her hand axe retrieval.
That is actually a hit. God, that's awful. She rolls a... it's an 8 total, and the hand axe goes whizzing across and sticks right in the breast of this creature, and it just looks down at it and sort of starts wiggling it out. And now we are on to Ghoul A. Ghoul 1. Where is Ghoul 1? Right next to Menredin. So Ghoul 1 is going to take a quick whack at Menredin.
Hey.
Let's see. It is going to claw you. Does a 9 hit?
No.
All right. Then that's it for it. Next is Ghoul 2. Is Ghoul 2 dead? Ghoul 2 is dead.
Woo, dead.
Yep. Ghoul 3.
Dead
Where's
again.
Ghoul 3? Ghoul 3 is going to attack Menredin from the front. And it is going to... Is an 18 hit?
Yes.
All right. 5 damage, and I would like a Constitution save, please.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Con save.
DC 10.
That's a 24.
The claw, where it rakes you, it burns, and there's red welts, but you are not, you're not poisoned.
That sounds not great.
All right.
Nice. How much
Cool.
damage?
It was right there, 5.
5. Thank you.
All right, and then Ghoul a 4. I can't tell what number that ghoul that is. Nope, 4 is dead. So, ghoul 5. Where's ghoul 5? Ghoul 5 is going to... does Eric get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay, then I guess Priscilla doesn't, and it's going to come over here and try to claw Senzin. Does an 18 hit Senzin?
No.
Alright, its claws rake down your adamantine armor and do not pierce the plate mail armor. Alright. Ogre Skeleton 1. It's going to come up here and go after Menredin. Uh-oh. It raises this huge, rotting... Looks like a two-handed longsword that it's holding in one hand and brings it down on your head.
No.
Oof.
That's a 23. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right.
Sad.
It looks like it's trying to scream in rage at you, but its vocal cords are rotted out, and it's just silently screaming at you while it claws at you. Or while it goes to hit you, and it does 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
All right, and then the second one, since it's standing right next to you, is going to try to do the same thing. Ouch. I'm assuming a 24 hits.
Yes.
Sorry. This is why I'm doing all these rolls in D&D
You're
Beyond,
grounded,
so you can
Seth.
see.
You're grounded.
All right, it does 16 points of damage to you with its big rotting broadsword. And then
I do not like this.
I do not like it, Sam. I am.
And then the last creature acts. Let's see. Wow, it has a lot of things it can do, so I have to take a moment here. Let us just have it do this. It's going to come over here in between Issa, Senzin, Priscilla, and its two little buddies. And I think it is going to swing at Senzin, because you are wearing the plate mail armor. So this is another reason why I roll these in there. It rolled an 8 to hit. So its life drain attack missed Senzin.
Woohoo!
And we are back to the top of the order.
My God watches over me.
which means Shazara is up for her second turn.
Well, I see absolutely no reason to get on this other ship right now, so I'm gonna stay where I am with Piranha. And so, real quickly, what is the state of all of these creatures again? Let me go into Owlbear Rodeo so I can see it.
All right, I'm gonna make it a little bigger here. So let's see. We've got poor Menredin is surrounded by 2 ghouls and 2 undead, 2 skeleton ogres. All right, she has some help with it from Eric back here, and Priscilla, Osk's tentacle of the deep, is helping Senzin, who unfortunately is surrounded by 2 ghouls and a wraith, with potentially some help from Issa, who is Osk's first mate and by all accounts a barbarian.
All right. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Ghoul number 1. Since Eric's got the other side, and try to at least get one thing off Menredin's back.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Roll to attack.
All right. I can't guarantee it's gonna go very well, but we'll see.
Can make the effort.
I know. I'm gonna at least try. If I can even find it on my character sheet. I believe in you. 20.
That's a
That's
hit.
with my bonus. All right. and 13.
It looks kind of hurt, but it is still standing. You have a second blast if you'd like to do so.
Well, Senzen seems to be holding his own okay, so I'm gonna try. I don't know if I should hit the same one or hit the one on the other side or hit one of these other guys. I'd rather just try to take one out completely if I could. I just don't know if I can. So I'll just try hitting the same one again.
Go ahead. That is a hit.
Whew. 10.
Tell me how you kill it.
Yes! It gets hit by a blast of sparkly light, and then it just kind of flies into little grayish, ugly, ghoulish pieces with little bits of, like, sparkling magic just kind of dissipating.
Mandarin, you are covered. Your back is covered in a sheen of ghoul gut, sparkly ghoul guts.
They're sparkly. That's simple.
Gross.
All right, Piranha is next. And your fearless sniper from the crow's nest is going to fire down at Ogre 1 that is attacking Mandarin from the south. Jesus, she's a plus 10 to hit. All right, yep, that's a hit with the first one.
I really
Oops,
see
sorry.
no reason why Piranha and I should leave this other ship, but I'll probably be eating those words in like 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Probably.
So she does 10 damage to that one with the first arrow. With the second arrow, let's see if she hits. Ba-doop-ba-doop. That's a 19 plus 10. And that's 15 points of damage. It is looking... It's not even registering that there are arrows sticking out of its head and shoulders.
It's like, I don't even care. Like, whatever.
All right. Hold on for a second. I might have missed it. I think she gets a third attack with a bow. No, she does not. Wait. Oh. Huh. These two count as large creatures, but she's not in melee combat with them. So she is done, and now it is Mandarin.
Well, I am going to get the hell out of Dodge. And where do I want to go? What is reach? 90 feet. Cool. So I'm going to use Thunder Step.
Cool.
And I've decided I want to go up here.
Are you're gonna climb up into the crow's nest on their ship?
I'm going to teleport up there.
Okay.
Awesome.
Even better.
And because it's Thunder Step, as I teleport, it does 3d10 damage.
Awesome.
So it's 15 damage to every creature within 10 feet of me.
All right. It's not gonna hit Eric, so it will be Ghoul 3 and both of the ogre skeletons 15 damage. What kind of damage is it?
Looks like thunder damage.
Got it. I don't think.
So it should be Ghoul 3 and the 2 ogre skeletons.
You got it. 15. And that one ghoul is looking pretty hurt. Both ogre skeletons are still standing.
Okay. And then bonus action, I would like
Eric!
to attack with Eric
You got it.
on the ogre. The one that he's been beating up on. I'm trying to get rid of that big one.
Got it.
And that's not going to hit. That's a 10.
Nope. All right. Then, Delphine. Oh, actually, hold on. Osk. Osk is going to try to blast the Wraith this time. Delphine is on deck, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
His Eldritch Blast misses. However, Priscilla is going to try to attack the Wraith. I'm glad, you guys are rolling well.
I mean, I'm not, but...
Priscilla misses the Wraith as well. So go ahead, Delphine, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna... I don't think there's really a lot I can do. Like, I could throw a dagger at it, but it's not likely to be helpful. So I guess I'll try the whole firebolt thing again, because anything else I would do would hit one of my people. So, where's Mandarin? Oh,
Mandarin is now up on top of a crow's nest, so there's a whole big empty section to the right of Eric.
I see. So I could just do... Where's it? Okay, so could I move over here and still take an action? I don't know. Like,
it's your movement. Go ahead and give me a check though. Either athletics, acrobatics, or strength. However, actually dexterity too, if you want, just to make sure you don't fall into the drink.
Okay.
Whichever one you're best at.
I'm gonna go with acrobatics. I can't even see what I rolled. It's hidden.
It hasn't come up yet.
It hasn't come up for us yet. 13's fine.
Like 13.
You gracefully jump across the gap between the ships. Mind the gap, and you do.
Woohoo! All right, then I want to cast Thunderwave.
You got it.
So, it should hit. Let's see. So if they fail their save, they're pushed 10 feet away.
Do they take any damage?
Yeah, it's 2d8 damage, and they're pushed 10 feet away. And if they save, they still take half damage.
Go ahead and tell me how much damage you rolled.
Probably something really low. Oh, wow. Cool.
Max?
16. I rolled max damage.
Yay!
So, how you actually take all three of them out? Tell me how you want to do this.
Yes. All right. So basically, I leap over onto the other ship, and I glare in their general direction, and I stomp my really well-polished, attractive shoes, and a wave of thunder emanates from me and blasts them apart.
I'm just thinking of tap dancing thunderwave shoes now.
Yes, that's exactly what just happened there. That's right.
All right, and they are.
Only more in like a tantrum, angry kind of way. So.
Well, so now you have turned some things into fine paste too. You and Mandarin are the fine paste sisters.
Woo woo.
All right, these three are all. However, you're gonna laugh. So I was going to have the ogre skeleton come over and try to push the crow's nest mast down. So we're going to see if that thunder wave knocked the mast over.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Let's say 50-50. So if I roll, I'm going to roll percentage die, and if I roll over 50, you do. Ready?
Well, shit.
That would be a 77.
Which way does it fall?
Oh, my bad.
I'll roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is north, east, southwest.
So I want 4.
I mean, really, any way but our ship.
Well, actually, you want it to go 1. So it's going to actually fall to the east. So it's going to fall towards the bow of the ship. Give me a dex check. Dex check 13. If you manage to jump off in time or you take falling damage, it'll be like 1d6.
Can it be acrobatics?
Sure.
I'm so sorry.
That's a 26.
All right. Describe how you acrobatically jump off the mast that is falling and where you land.
I
My
jump
bad.
face first, and then I do a flip and stand on my feet.
Excellent.
Nice.
Congratulations. Yeah, the thunder wave cast by your party member did not lead to your untimely demise. Go ahead and put your character where you want it to be.
I just yelled, my bad.
So it was falling this way towards the front.
Yeah, it was falling. Here, I'll put your if you did nothing, you would have ended up here. So
Yeah. Okay. So I jumped off. So if you're a smart person, you jump off in the opposite direction. So I would have landed like here-ish.
Fine by me. That sounds good to me. All right, Senzin, did you go before Issa last time or after? I can't remember.
Didn't I go right before her, I think?
All right, then Senzin is up.
Okay, I'm going to...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Delphine, did you want to hide or disengage or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to hide right behind this little catapult here.
Hiding behind the ballista. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Senzin.
Okay, I'm going to attack the Wraith now.
Okay. You've got its attention and it is hissing at you.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, so 6 plus 1, so 7. And then second attack, 11, probably missed.
Missed.
Okay.
All right, but you did manage to hit it. And it has taken damage. Issa goes, and she runs up right next to the Wraith, and she pulls, after she jumped across from ship to ship, she has a huge battle axe strapped to her back, and she starts wailing away at the Wraith.
Awesome.
And she does not hit with the first attack. However, that plus 7 is a hit. And with her second attack, she does 13 points of damage to it. All right. Ghoul 1 is dead. Ghoul 2 is dead. Ghoul 3 is dead. Ghoul 4 is dead. Ghoul 5 will attack Senzin from the back.
No.
It is going to claw you. I'm assuming a 17 bounces off your adamantine armor as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The ghoul tries to claw you and fails miserably. The next ghoul will try to claw Issa, actually. And that is a miss on a Raging Barbarian. Alright, both Ogre Skeletons are dead. The Wraith issues a command.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Turns incorporeal. And
No.
the ship is starting to turn incorporeal under your feet.
Oh god, no! I tried to jump back to the other ship.
Okay.
So that is its turn. And we are back to the top of the order. What is Shazara doing?
I'm going to. I shouldn't assume anything about a Wraith. But I'm going to assume that she's got to concentrate somewhat. So I'm just going to blast her in hopes that it will distract her and not distract her and make her want to attack me. But,
Got it. Go ahead. Roll the attack.
right. Why can I not find anything today? 27.
The bolt passes right through her. You have a second attack if you would like to use it.
All right. Well, since that was a fail, I'm going to try to hit the ghoul that's attacking Senzin from behind.
Go ahead.
Ooh. Natural 20, 28.
Good job. How would you like to do this? Is there more sparkly goo this time on Senzin?
Sure. I'm into the sparkly goo tonight.
Yay, sparkles!
All right. That ghoul is dead. The one behind, right?
Yes, the one that was attacking Senzin from behind.
Okay. Then Piranha. Piranha, she starts yelling, "Get back onto the ship!" And she fires some arrows at the other ghoul, noting that even Shazara's magical attack passed right through the wraith. So she is firing arrows at Ghoul 6. And hit. And she pins it to the deck, kills it and pins it to the deck.
Nice.
And she is making her way down from the crow's nest over to here to try helping you guys back on board if the ship keeps going incorporeal. And it is Menredin's turn.
I mean, Menredin, the last thing she's afraid of is
falling
a
into the
boat.
water.
Is a boat dropping out from underneath her.
Oh no! Don't throw the Titan into the ocean.
Like, oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
fair.
have to swim? What could be worse? So she is going to like run over here, and by run I mean like she's going to like free run, like parkour, like jump and flip and like crawl over all of the
Crawl.
various debris and rotting bits of ballistas. She wants to get a line on the wraith.
Okay.
She's seen the attack fail, but Menredin is nothing if not a little bit haughty of her Triton magic. Like she's a warlock. She is also of the great Triton Empire. So like, yeah, your magic might have failed, but like,
Oh God.
what about her magic? So she's gonna try and use lightning bolt, which is why she has carefully arranged herself to not hit any of the other people. You'll notice this nice little line. Of course, it's going to snap to the two people I don't want to hit. But, like, there's this nice little pathway that doesn't hit people.
I'll tell you straight up, if it hits the Wraith, it will likely hit Senzin, who is wearing metal armor.
Oh.
That's bad.
That is bad. Okay.
But you take that with take that in the spirit in which it's given.
Oh. I mean.
Plus, remember, there is a ship behind this ship, too.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you should just like maybe go back to the ship. Just call it good.
I'm just
Okay. So
I shouldn't have said that. Like, you do what you do, you boo. Like, if you blow a hole in Osk's ship, go to town.
No, not.
You like Osk too much for that, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. There's a bunch of people around. Okay, I'm gonna be real dumb. Can anybody resurrect me?
No.
What?
We aren't that level.
Look, I know it's been a long day, but that's no reason to throw your character.
My green boy, can I? I don't know.
All right, it is 9:32. Do we want to take a
Oh
break,
yeah.
or do we want
Let's
to do?
take a break.
I
I
have
need to.
a proposition. Do we want to do? Well, let's take the break now, and we'll see how long we're going to go afterward. Sound like a plan?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yep.
thought we were gonna. Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about it after I turn everything off. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks, to see what Menredin does if she's actually going to cast Lightning Bolt and blow a hole in Captain Osk's ship.
What
That is
chaos I will cause.
exactly. So we'll see everybody very shortly. Hold on, don't talk until I turn off the audio.
No, that's not big enough.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to
Oh
pee.
no.
drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get a snack.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. Well, I've always done it.
Ah, hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go and it starts woo! And it starts bucking and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
I'm dead.
God.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
All right, we are back, and we are back with the proper audio because, as we have all noted, I muted the wrong audio track for the first minute we went to break.
Awesome.
Thank God we didn't say anything stupid.
Wow.
Which is really kind of amazing of us when you think about it.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm impressed, really. I'm really proud of us.
This might be the first time we didn't say something stupid.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to switch back and have Clover B, have you given any thought to what Menardin's going to be doing?
Yes, I have changed the spell, and I have slightly changed trajectory.
Okay. So I'm gonna zoom in here on whatever it is you're doing.
So, if I use the spell Shatter, it is a 10-foot radius sphere. So if I aim it slightly to the right and down of Priscilla,
yep,
so that the edge of the 10-foot sphere clips the wraith, it only hits Priscilla and the wraith, and Priscilla cannot take damage.
That's what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and roll for the damage?
Haha. So I'll cast it, and then I'll. That is 20.
All right.
If they fail the con saving throw.
Okay. Here is what happens. You cast Shatter, and all of those things that you would expect to happen sort of don't. None of the ship flies apart. None of the wraith flies apart. The spell seems to pass through both the ship and the wraith. And now, the ship is starting to submerge.
Oh dear.
That is rude.
All right, we are up to Osk. Osk is... what is Osk doing? Osk is... He doesn't see anything that he's going to be able to do. He has Priscilla take a swipe at the Wraith, Priscilla just swipes right through the wraith, and nothing happens. And that's it. Delphine, are you still on the ship, Delphine?
Yeah, I've been waiting for my turn so I could leave the ship. I would like to exit the failing vessel, please. I'd just like to go back over here to my happy little barrels.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh dear.
Thank you for the follow.
What the? This program hates me. It's not fair.
What did
My
you get?
dice are never this bad. I rolled a 7.
Let me look in the book of inspiration. You do indeed have one final inspiration
All
point
right.
left.
It better be better.
I
Okay,
mean,
all right.
there's also a
19.
fish lady who can rescue you.
All right, I don't want to get my shoes wet, okay? They're leather.
You sort of falter as you vault, and then you catch yourself and get across.
I would hope so. That second one was a 19.
All right, and then Issa, she sees which way the wind's blowing, and she just runs right through the wraith, the ballista, and jumps across. And let's see what she gets. She makes it handily, and she lands right next to Osk. Senzin,
All right, let's jump across.
give me a check. Whatever's your best one there.
Okay. We good. 23.
Good job. Do you clank, 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 and gracefully as a Dragonborn in full plate can.
I'm actually impressed that she can make the jump or whatever. That's
Exactly. I'm going to say we are out of combat at this point as the ship just turns a translucent green and starts to ever more quickly sink beneath the waves. There's a bubbling, and as it's sinking, the wraith looks up at you as it's pulling the arrows out of the undead that you've killed.
Oh dear. It's just going to bring them right back. Well, you just go on then. That's right. Get out of here.
What about the ones that turn to sparkly goo?
Yeah, they're just goo now.
Well,
Are
yeah,
they just goo?
they're just goo now.
Excellent. Well, at least there's that.
At least there's that, yeah.
Osk is checking in with Issa. They're conferring. You know, you hear them talking about. I didn't think it would find us so quickly. You know, it's
Wait,
very,
you know what that is?
Well, it's a hazard of doing business in the northern ocean.
Oh dear God.
I'm
What
still
is
on
it?
the ghost ship.
It's-
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's sinking. It's
No!
but oh no, the
Just get out of there.
yeah, oh no, the Triton's in the water.
I mean,
Alright,
like,
she'll
I'm
come
not
back again.
concerned, but I do need to like get. I'm honestly I'm pulling a reverse Jack Sparrow. I'm just kind of like casually waiting for the boat to fully submerge,
Awesome.
and then I'm just kind of like gonna swim over, and then just kind of like knock on the side of the boat and be like, "Can I have a rope?"
Issa looks down and Issa and Oscar are looking down at you, and they're like, "You need to pay more attention, fish lady!" And they throw you a rope ladder.
Awesome.
What?
Title of Fish Lady. Fish Lady is really just stuck there.
Osk is very interested in fish lady, apparently. The
Well,
battle
that is between them.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to pull up the fantasy name generator because I have to name the ship. Somebody give me a cool name. Besides the Flying Dutchman.
Bodie
Aw.
McBoatface.
No.
Carrie.
No. Ooh, Fantasy Planet names. Haha. It is the Madorus. Madurus. I like
Alright,
that
cool.
one. The Madorus.
I like that.
Majora's is good.
I like that.
Sorry, I'm fussing with my light still. All my stuff is messed up.
and you hear them talking about it, and it is a known entity in the northern seas. That it seeks to add to its crew.
You sure it's not the Flying Dutchman?
I can't call it that, but yes.
It's the knockoff Flying Dutchman. It's like, you know.
Wait, it's the
Flying
not.
Karen.
It's not the Flying Dutchman.
There you go.
Dutchman.
Isn't the
Full of
Flying Dutchman
carrots.
in public domain?
It is.
Exactly.
It is. I just didn't want to call it the I stole the idea, okay?
It's
Right.
the flying pole.
The flying pole.
The Flying German? I don't know. Maybe just.
I'm not even going there. So you are all licking your wounds.
Yeah, I'd like to take a quick nap.
Naps for everybody.
Yep. I'm sure Osk would like to have words with you later.
Does Piranha have any of her magic berries that
She does. She's actually got.
Mandarin can?
She's always got those bad boys.
She comes running up to you and she's giving you a big hug and she's like, "Are you okay?" And she's literally just like shoving good berries in your mouth. Here, eat these.
Eat these.
I would like to eat all of the good berries. Approximately 32 good berries, please.
She only has 30, but she definitely offers you all 30 of her good berries.
I will take all 30 good berries.
There you go. You are mostly healed, and you have survived your encounter with the Maduras. What would you like to do now? Issa and Osk are they've weighed the anchor, and the ship is continuing on to the northwest.
I mean, I would like to take a short rest.
Well, remember, ladies and gentlemen, this happened at about 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna curl up next to my barrel and go back to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, look, I need my beauty sleep. Take my wine and.
Why doesn't everybody go ahead and take a long rest if they would like to?
Woo.
The rest of the the remainder of the evening passes uneventfully, and the sun comes up on a chill morning in the frozen north. You're starting to see some ice in the water.
I do still want to commune with Eric when I get a chance.
Awesome. Why don't we do that? Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do it last before we end?
Ooh, whichever is more thematic.
Why don't we do it last before we end? That way I can end on something creepy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So the day dawns, and it's cloudy and cold. And there, like I said, you see some ice in the water. You are still headed north, and the galley is serving cold fish broth for breakfast.
That sounds disgusting. I eat my rations or whatever rolls I have
You'd
shoved
rather
in my
have
bag.
the iron rations than
I would definitely rather have that than cold fish soup. That just sounds really gross.
What? You don't like vichyssoise?
Blech.
What kind of soup do you like?
Potato soup. Oh, and homemade chicken noodle. Well, chicken and rice actually. We don't do chicken noodle, but
I make it taste like homemade chicken noodle. Can I prestidigitize?
There you go.
Delphine soup.
Yes, you can absolutely make Dauphine soup taste not like cold fish soup.
all right. Then
And you can make it hot.
I can make it hot too.
That's
Hot
right.
chicken
Okay.
noodle soup.
I'm saying if it's cold outside, why you want cold soup? What's wrong with you?
You'll note that there are no fires in the galley this morning.
Why is there no warm?
Conjecture. Go ahead. Tell me why you think there is.
I'm gonna guess it's because if I were a dragon hunting in the Great White North, I would evolve to have a heat sensing gland. And so I would not create extra heat.
I'm really sorry if the soup gets us killed by a dragon.
Remember, it's
Yeah.
not actually warm. It's
Okay,
just
that's true.
it's illusory warm.
Pretend
soup.
warm.
And I'm not
only
thinking the soup is
perceived
what
as
it's going to
warm.
be. I'm thinking the fire to heat the soup is probably what they don't want to make.
I mean, that soup is not going to be any warmer than us, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe not. So we're all freezing to death. Got it.
But we have our cloaks at least.
Ah, that's
right?
true. That's true. So we're on borderline freezing to death, but we're never going to quite get there. We just get to be really miserable.
Have you played D&D before? You've played D&D before, haven't you?
I mean, Mandarin is downright toasty because she doesn't really get cold, so she's just
That's
like
fair.
walking around kind of being like, is it a little warm in here?
And as you say that, you see Osk glaring at you with smoldering eyes from across the deck. He's behind the wheel of the great sailing ship, sailing, having the time of his life, and Issa is patrolling the deck. She has a newfound respect for you guys after your performance defeating the Medora, right? Medoras.
Medoras?
So she's pretty respectful of you now. She doesn't seem to blatantly hate Dauphine as much for taking her room.
Hey, you know what? I slept on the deck so she could sleep in the damn room.
You did sleep on you didn't tell her that.
Sorry.
Would she hate you more for that?
Yes.
I know, right?
Mention it.
Like you kicked her out of her room and then you didn't even use her room.
Right? Oh, jeez, that's terrible. I'm sure I said something.
Have you all had a run-in with this ship before I take it?
We have. They've never been as insistent before, so I'm not sure what's changed.
I'm about to turn into a pumpkin.
If you need to drop, go ahead. We won't probably continue on too much longer after that.
Okay.
But Issa says, yes, we have, and I try to keep Osk well stocked with mercenaries, but she looks around like there's no one else on the deck but you and Osk, but the party, her, Osk, and maybe the navigator. They don't really tend to have a long lifespan in the Northern Oceans, so thank you for your help. We appreciate it.
No problem.
So what is that ship all about? I've never...
Give me an
Have I
Arcana
read
check.
about anything
Give
like
me
that?
an Arcana check, my arcane people, even my arcane trickster.
I want to know if I've ever heard of the ship.
15.
Also 15.
Yeah, well, I got a 4 in the untrained skill.
Dauphine, you've never heard of this before. Shazara and Menredin, you've heard rumors of a ship cursed. You're not sure how or why that wanders the frozen Northern Ocean, recruiting members to its ranks of sailors and monsters that die at sea. And these rumors are centuries old. So it's quite likely that something has been doing this for a long time.
So that something is probably not going away anytime soon.
No, probably not.
Depends on what I roll in a random encounter table. I'm sorry.
So you fought this ship before? Does it just appear? I mean I recall hearing rumors about a ship like this, but
We don't really know why it appears. It seems to have something to do with the amount of alive people on board. So we try to keep the crew to a minimum, particularly when we're passing in this part of the ocean.
Interesting.
I'm glad. I'm glad you managed to get rid of some of those ghouls. They're nasty. I've seen them just take an entire crew of paralyzed crewmen under with them.
Oh my god. It's terrible.
Ooh.
And Senzin is now looking down at the scratch marks on her armor. So thank you. We really do appreciate that help. And you deserve to know that we're actually going to Arlsberg to pick up a questionable cargo.
Define questionable.
Not exactly, what's the word I'm looking for? Legal.
I mean,
Oh, it's a not pirates thing.
It is,
right.
yes, it is a not pirate thing.
I mean, there's like ranges of not legal. There's like, oh no, we're bringing like not allowed types of tea, and then there's like people.
Arms to the enemy or something.
Oh,
As long
we
as we're
do-
not slavers, we're okay.
We do
here.
not deal in sentient cargo. No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay, then I really don't foresee a problem with me.
Good. Excellent. Then we shall be in Arlsberg in about a day and a half.
Awesome.
Why don't you enjoy this fine, brisk, I know it's a little overcast, day at sea, and we should be there soon, unless there's anything else you'd like to talk about.
Eventually.
He winks at you
Where's
and
this
says,
cargo going?
This cargo? Oh, this cargo's going to Waterdeep.
Ah.
That's where we're going. Waterdeep.
Exactly. I would like everyone to give me an insight check.
We are cargo.
Are we the cargo?
Kind of, we're part of it.
9.
What are we doing?
14.
Insight check.
Oh, that's
I much prefer, like, investigation or
yeah.
perception or
10.
yeah.
Yeah, insight's not my thing.
Hold
I got a
on.
14.
Got a 14?
I got a 10.
Piranha got a 23.
Whoa!
Way to go, Piranha!
Piranha,
Somebody's paying
I
attention.
was not even here and she's winning the game.
without thinking, she just blurts it out. She's like, "We were free mercenary guards, weren't we?"
Yup.
And Osk just laughs and says, "Hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Particularly yours, fish lady." You just let me know if that gets creepy and you're out of character, and we'll stop that.
That's kind of
Yeah. So you just let me know.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's time for me to go to bed now.
You got it.
On the rare fish lady note.
Yeah, we may play for a little bit more. It's up to you guys. I think the only thing we'll end up doing tonight is the arrival at Arlsberg.
Yeah, they made that word impossible for me to say.
Arlsberg? What?
Arlsberg. A-U-R-L-S. Arlsberg.
A-U-R-L. Arl? Oh,
I
God.
thought there was
It
an
hurts to
I.
try. I don't like
Welcome
it.
to our stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hooked on Phonics for beginners.
I thought there was an extra I in there. It's A-U-R-I-L.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Arlsberg? I don't know. Let me look at the map here.
Arlsberg? Like.
Oh my God,
Wait,
Hooked on
how do you
Phonics it
spell
is.
it again?
Oh no, Aurilsbarg. A-U-R-I-L-S-S-B-A-R-G. Of course they had to make it like that, right? Look at that.
That's crazy.
They made
Yeah.
it so hard to say.
Let's just call it ABG. No.
Arlsberg.
Yes.
Arlsberg. It's Arlsberg.
It's like something from IKEA.
The notorious ABG.
It's a line of furniture. I have to do Arlsberg desk.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
I'm trying to
really
swallow the word.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Okay,
tired.
then.
I can't stop laughing.
What?
now.
They made the new dressers don't fall on kids anymore. It's fine.
Oh, that's wonderful. That'll go really well with the kids' new pogo sticks.
No pogo sticks for kids.
All right. On that note, do we want to do the? Are we just falling apart at this point?
I'm just done. I can't. My brain can't brain.
All right. Tell you what. Why don't you, Unicorn, sit for 2 minutes and we'll do the. That way we don't have to fill you in, and we'll do the conversation maybe with Osk and Menridin, and then the Eric.
Got it.
That way, and you don't have to be on. You can just sit and listen because I know you're tired.
All right. That works for me.
I hand Delphine a glass of wine and motion for her to sit on the deck.
There we go. I like it.
Kids have to learn about pogo sticks somewhere.
Oh, God. That's not right.
Yeah. All right. So let's say this is evening, just after sunset. You are in the mess below decks, and captain's table. Sure, it's not luxurious, but there's 3 or 4 chairs around it, and Issa and Osk motion Menridin and the rest of you to eat with them, and you're kind of crowded around. The captain's got his own table, and you're just sitting there eating, drinking some actually halfway decent wine. And Osk turns to Menridin and says, "So, why don't you tell me about your tentacled friend there?"
I launch into my large sales pitch about Eric Enterprises.
I've already sold into that.
He is the unknowable eldritch behemoth that lived outside of the trench in which my Triton city was based, and he offered to teach me magic, which was not a particularly popular decision. Why don't you tell me about your betentacled friend?
Well,
where did the sparkles come from?
I wonder where your city is. I drowned several years ago, so I'm a dead man walking. I'm on borrowed time. And my borrowed time is thanks to it. It took me a long time to convince Issa that this was okay and there wasn't anything wrong with this. And Issa's sitting there shaking her head, and she says, "I'm still not okay with it." But he says, I drowned years ago, so every day that I have is due to, and he says a word, and it sounds to everyone else except for Menridin like somebody eating sushi and trying to say something at the same time.
Slurpy sounding?
Slurpy and rubbery and wet and bubbly.
Yep.
Oh, that just sounds gross.
And
yep, sounds about right.
And he says every day that I have is due to it, and you know it has very few demands of me, other than I knew I had a good feeling about you. So it hasn't told me that I need to do anything with regard to you all, but I'm glad we share some things. My little fish lady.
I mean, that could be one of Eric's many names. I knew him mostly as the Almighty and Forbidden, and then I repeat his long and impressive name in Aquan. because of course making a pact with a behemoth is the worst thing you could do as a Triton.
Really?
You know, we're just, a whole race of people sworn to kill all of them. But
wow. Well, I mean, it hasn't asked me to do anything unsavory that I wouldn't have already done anyway.
no, I mean he's a very good boss. He doesn't ask anything that is too much of anybody. He provides very good benefits. He has allowed me to explore the world. I appreciate him hiring me.
He points to your necklace and says, explain that. What do you know about that? Because he provided one of these to me as well. And I can tell you, it is nowhere on this ocean.
I don't really know a whole lot about it. He gave me one, and then a week or so ago, we were given another one by Captain What's-Her-Name's niece. And she said it's a place in Waterdeep, which is why we need to go there.
I'm familiar with most establishments in Waterdeep. Doesn't look like something from Waterdeep to me, but I'll take you there eventually. I understand you like hot tubs, yes?
Yes.
No entendre intended, but I do have one in my cabin and you're welcome to use it.
Yes, always. I mean, primarily on land because it's a method of channeling my connection to Eric, but I mean, I have found that they're much nicer than cold seawater.
They are. They certainly are. And he just goes back to eating his calamari.
That's so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's disturbing.
Do you guys want to have any other discussion with Issa and Osk right now?
I feel like I already picked their brains enough.
All right. Then why don't we, the last little bit we'll do tonight is Menriden's Dream. Everyone manages to enjoy their dinner. It's actually half decent. Smoked fish, calamari, half decent wine, fresh water. The water's doesn't it's not stale yet. Everything is relatively uneventful, and you all make your way to bed. And this one's going to be a little bit of fun for me. And it is this. That not all of you have the dream, only Menrin has the dream this time, and I'm assuming she will, as she decides, share with you or not. You fall asleep, and you are swimming through the deep. It's like being home. You're welcomed with open arms by your entire clan, by your family and friends. They are celebrating you as a hero. You feel like you have accomplished something great, that everything you've done has led you to this wonderful moment in your life. And there's no creepiness, there's no dark tint to it. It's the most pleasant, happy dream you've had. And you wake up the next morning in the captain's cabin in his hot tub, and he is asleep in his own bed. And that's where we'll end it.
What does that mean?
And we will interpret that next game.
Beats my dreams.
Yes, it does beat the, oh my god, Raven circling, we're all gonna die dreams, yes. All right, does anybody want to talk about anything else before we go? I'll go around the circle. Do you want to do anything in character, out of character? I started with Mandarin, so let's start with Senzin. Cool. I looked a little smug. I was not implying anything. You see what I did there was I left it up to Mandarin to decide what happened. All right. Anything you want to do, Dauphine?
No.
Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep.
Do the sleeping. Goodbye. I love you.
I'm going to ponder what any of this has to do with my personal quest and then probably fall asleep.
And Mandarin.
Mandarin is having a mild crisis. But she'll probably first talk to Shazara because Shazara seems like the wisest. And then ignore everything Shazara said. And then go talk to Piranha because Piranha is unhinged. And that's more fun.
I'll give you the textbook answers for sure.
And then Piranha will give you like, well, okay, it could go that way, that way, that way, that way. And I've had all 4 of them happen to me, so yeah.
Exactly. And then Mandarin will be like, okay, that one's the more fun answer, so
all right.
I like that one.
Cool.
Mine probably involves fire and brimstone or something. I don't know.
All right, so what
I feel
we'll
like
do...
yours will be like, you dreamed of clouds, and therefore, statistically, that means.
Next time we will pick up with the arrival in Aurilsbarg. Yeah. And I honestly, I'm waiting for the first 15 minutes of the next game. That's going to be that discussion that you just described. So, all right, cool. That said, we will call it. I am your host, DM Esquire, or Hey That Asshole. And if you want to watch all of our stuff, it's available on YouTube. And Coven MTG does magic stuff, so watch us. Oh, and again, Duff will kill me if I do not do the, hey, here's our stream schedule. So, all right, Monday is us. Tuesday, no programming. Wednesday, Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mech. This might be late. This might be out of date. So it starts at 8. Thursday, Tales from the Yawning Portal with DM King Bashman at 8. Friday, Tomb of Annihilation. That is not on this channel. Is on a different channel nowadays. Saturday, Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff at 9. Sunday, no programming. We have a non-stream show, Savage Worlds, East Texas U with DM Eric B. That's on YouTube. We do have a sub-only game coming up, so if you are a subscriber and you would like to play, please get on our Discord and chat with us. We do have 2 sponsors, Total Party Kill Games, creators of dark fantasy, Dungeons & Dragons compatible products, and hilarious card games and more. You can find them at www.totalpartykillgames.games. And check out their latest releases and books. And finally, The Druid's Den, your place for magical supplies and apothecary needs. Website's druidsden.com. All right, I'm watching Dauphine just slowly fall asleep.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you soon. We're off in 5, 4, 3.